and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The mighty Mississippi River carving its path through Memphis, Tennessee, where we're coming to you from tonight. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. GA, it's all yours.
Well, Coach Mike Malone had this to say about his understated superstar, Nikola Jokic. Malone said he's truly beloved by all his teammates. No ego, a little bit goofy, doesn't take himself too seriously, and with his success, he's still the same kid. That's why everybody cares about him and respects him. Kevin?
The Nuggets lucky to have him. Thanks, David. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Denver, third best record here in the early going. And, of course, there's the Grizzlies, 2.5 games back.
And, you know, for the Nuggets, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And, guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then it's Porter. Then there's Murray. And it's Craig in at the shooting guard position. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Here we go. Steve, tonight we have a great matchup at the center spot. Talk about how that position has evolved over the last couple of years.
I think because of the rules, Kevin, there's not a lot of space when guys are posting up because of the defensive rules right now. You can sit in the post guy's lap, especially if he's dominant. So I think guys, as a post player now, saying I got to go out to the three-point line, I got to go out to the free throw line to be able to have some spacing to make shots.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Murray right side. Here's the floater.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Porter. Over to the wing. Puts up a 3. Murray, good.
And if you don't get out on Murray, he will light you up from beyond. He's lethal.
Anderson against Porter. Valanciunas inside. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
And Porter, here we go. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Outside, Porter knocks it loose. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Murray. And the rejection by Jackson. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Personal foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
A changing of the guard for the Grizzlies. Their star veterans traded away. They held out as long as they could, but it was time.
And the first one drops. And those great veterans, Marc Gasol, Mike Conley, Tony Allen, Zach Randolph had become a part of the fabric, Steve, of the Grizzlies franchise and the city of Memphis.
Tough to move on from that level of connection. All good things, though, have to end.
And both free throws good for Brooks.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Murray, the pass to Craig. Outside, Porter. Pass to Jokic. Shoots from 14. The shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Now here's Morant, following the miss by Jokic. That one goes. Count it. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now here's Porter. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. And in his first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here's Morant. He's covered by Murray. Morant kicks to Brooks. Now the pass to Morant. Fires top of the key. Denver grabs the miss.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
Porter dishes to Murray. Back to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Craig. Brooks covering. Porter with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Yep, it counts.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Here's Morant. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. The Nuggets trail by 3. Murray outside. He wants to get to Millsap and does.
Well, all right, Paul Millsap looking bouncy tonight.
For Memphis, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Porter against Anderson. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Porter with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Porter's running and finished off by Porter.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Now Morant. 6 points for him. And here's Valanciunas. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
That's where Valanciunas is a handful, inside and on the block.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Back to Murray. Passes it to Porter. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Valanciunas. Memphis leading. Anderson passes to Brooks. Pass to Valanciunas. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Those are the plays where you see the strength of Valanciunas. The contact didn't bother him at all.
Here's Craig. Brooks covering. Here's Murray. Pass to Millsap. And Millsap shoots it in.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years? No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding, but he can still give you just a bit of everything else at this stage.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
One shot.
And with Millsap, you can just see him contribute in so many ways.
I mean, a great passer for his position and also very unselfish with his offense. Still a plus defender with how often he is giving up size on the inside.
Now here's Allen. It's rebounded by Dozier.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Plumlee. Now, here is Morris. 8 points his last outing. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. It's good from long range.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And so here's Memphis. Denver able to drain the 3, and it goes down 2 points.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bold. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Here's Clark, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Paul Millsap picks one up. Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I can step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my era shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
The first free throw is good.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Denver making a switch here. Grant's checked in. And so Clark nails both of them. Here's Morris. At the top of the key, Plumlee. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good for Morris. And so he hits both. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Clark. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Hangs in the air, and Jang puts it in. Jang's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Bull. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Allen passes to Clark. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Nuggets have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 3. 1:29 left here in the opening quarter. That one drops for him.
resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting 47% from the field to start things off. 1:03 left in the first. Here's Clark. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And it's sent back by Plumlee. They get it back, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Daniels, he's checked in for the Nuggets. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Bol. Releases from the wing and drills it. And the Nuggets lead by 3. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's Clark, and Grant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Allen surveying the D. Back to Jang. It's good. Jang's got 6 points. Here's Morris. He has 5. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Clark. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nuggets ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love. Like that is the thing I play. Like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old, I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That like I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
They've got Gorgie Dang. Allen is out there with Clark. And it's Melton in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
First free throw is good. Smitty, every team has its leaders, either official or unofficial. What's expected, in your opinion, out of a team captain?
Well, I think leadership. I mean, also have the same, I guess, voice of the coaching staff and organization, and also the voice of winning. I think if you have a leader that can do that, sometimes that leader's vocal, sometimes that leader leads by example, but you usually know who that is.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Denver in the lead. Morris with the ball. To the paint, Plumlee, terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Clark. He's covered by Grant. That's tipped. Allen passes to Melton. Clock at 4. And he lays it straight in.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Now Morris. He has 7. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And he gets the bucket. Plumlee's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nuggets.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you. Now, here is Morris. Fade away. He doesn't hit that one.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
That shot wide open. Melton's got 6. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Daniels. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And that one drops. The Grizzlies trail by 3. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And going against Denver. Their first meeting of the season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
It's the kind of season series that can really make a difference in the standings if one team ends up dominating the other.
Memphis ends up going with the new group. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Porter comes in for Grant. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Bull. And Murray's subbed in for Morris. Now here's Morant. A 32-point game for him in the win against Utah. Just 5 on the clock. That shot is off. Now Denver takes it the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Here's Morant. Michael Porter making his last shot. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Murray left side.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
And last season, Jonas Valanciunas averaging the fewest minutes of his career. Greg, at the same time, he was playing the best basketball of his career.
I mean, his scoring per minute through the roof. Rebounding at a career high level. He can dominate inside, especially at that offensive end.
First one falls for him. Steve, let me ask you what's better for a young player's development? Being on a worse team getting more minutes or being on a good team and getting fewer minutes?
You know, I think always getting a chance, Kevin, to play minutes is best for a younger guy. But if it's hurting the team, you don't want to see the coaching staff playing these younger guys just to get the one guy ready. I think you still have to think about the team. You have to have guys earn minutes, whether they're a rookie, whether they're a veteran or not, and I think that's better for young teams.
Now here's Murray. A 14-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
Now here's Morant. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Denver leading by 5. Here's Porter. Brooks grabs the board.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Murray, the pass to Millsap. Jokic on top. Deep 2 from Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Nuggets. Here's Morant. He's got 6. Good work defensively by Millsap.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Porter, no luck.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
The pass to Morant. Elbow shot is on the way. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
So he gets them both.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Paul Millsap picks one up. At the line.
A low-release push shot for Jaren Jackson on the perimeter. The form is a bit unorthodox, but it's consistent, and he gets it off quickly. And by the way, he's a 7-footer.
And he makes the first. You know, Smitty, when defenders close out, Jaren Jackson has shown the ability to attack off the dribble.
Also, Kevin, despite shooting with his right, he almost always drives to his left, comfortable finishing with either hand in the paint.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Murray left side. Morant with the steal. Knocked away and stolen by Murray. And here's the fast break. Moving it up and finished off by Porter.
Woo, he is so quick. Just off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Out to Brooks. Launches a three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic just got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Dozier. Passes it to Jokic. Outside for Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Dozier, and Denver again with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. High post shot. Chalk up 2 there. Morant's got 8.
Because he's so shifty and controls the pace, Morant can kill you in that mid-range area.
Here's Murray. The teardrop falls in. Murray's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Pass to Valanciunas. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
And that one's good by Porter.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Morant passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball is right there.
And that one's good. Millsap.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Anderson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Morant with it. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And finished off by Porter.
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the ball.
Here's Brooks. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Now here's Morant. T right on him. Pass to Anderson. Shoots. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. Murray surveying the D. It's Jokic top of the key. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Now Morant. 8 points for him. And here's Valanciunas. Doesn't go that time. It could go. It doesn't go for him. And that concludes the first half. Nuggets lead by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over-dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. big-time play throughout the first half for Michael Porter. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They're definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
How about you, Kenny? What'd you think about Memphis?
Well, sometimes you get too comfortable playing at home. This team played tonight like it's no urgency. And now they dug themselves a hole, and the energy level to get out of it is going to be extraordinary. We'll see if they come out of the tunnel with some fire in the second half, because they're going to need it.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then there's Murray. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Craig in at the shooting guard.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
2 shots. And after essentially a redshirt rookie year with the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr., the 14th pick in the 2018 draft, is back in action.
Could be a huge addition. Remember, Porter was projected as a top 2 pick entering his freshman season at Missouri. If he can stay healthy, you're adding an elite talent to your rotation.
That one is off. GA drafted after only playing 3 games at the University of Missouri. A lot of people probably hadn't seen Michael Porter Jr. play basketball. But with that in mind, describe his game for us now.
Kevin, at 6'10", he's a fluid athlete with tremendous shot-making ability. He grew up one of 7 kids, homeschooled. They all played ball. He's had a basketball in his hands from a very young age, and you can see it in his approach.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Anderson outside. The pass to Valanciunas. 5 on the clock. They get a hand on it, and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Millsap.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Here's Craig. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Millsap. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's underrated, the strength of Millsap, able to power through.
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
And that one falls for Paul Millsap.
And it's fair to say that Millsap has been very underrated throughout his career. A versatile, tenacious forward who quietly destroys whoever he plays.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Brooks has got 7 points.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Murray left side. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The Nuggets have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. Grizzlies trail by 15. Now here's Morant. He's got 8. Here's Valanciunas. Can't hit that one. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Porter. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Morant. He's covered by Murray. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And purely from a physical standpoint, John Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. And few players are more explosive athletically.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Denver. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And as good as Morant's been, there's still plenty of upside. One of the younger players to enter the draft in 2019.
Jokic passes to Daniels. Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. 5 to shoot. Valanciunas on the double team. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. And Morris subbed in for Murray. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Morant. He's got 9. Deep 2 from Anderson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Wow, Anderson still has that little hitch in his jumper, but nice work off the catch and shoot.
Stolen by Jackson. Anderson inside. He's covered by Daniels. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shooting 6'9", Kyle Anderson has a 7'3" wingspan. A big asset defensively. Not the most athletic, but he racks up blocks and steals.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And you look at Anderson. He likes playing with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he has good ball handling for his size and great court vision. We call him slow-mo, but he can get to the rim on his drives, and he's a good finisher when he gets inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Jaren Jackson. Grayson Allen comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Morant. He's off on the second. And out of UCLA, forward Kyle Anderson. Some call him slow-mo. Why is that?
Well, I mean, not the most athletic player. It's his size and IQ for the game, though, that makes him so effective.
Here's Melton after the Nuggets pick up 2. Pass to Valanciunas. That shot off the mark. Plumlee with some nice D. Bull the pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Melton passes to Jang. 6 to shoot. Allen dishes to Jang. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Morris with the ball. He's got 7. Daniels kicks to Morris. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Allen. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morris outside. Here's Bull. Rebound by Jang. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Here's Clark. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. No good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Now Daniels. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Here's Dozier. He's covered by Anderson. And that one's good. Jokic.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Melton feeling it out a bit. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Nuggets ball.
Some rookies have had a very hot hand this season. These are the best three-point shooters in the NBA's freshman class. Ja Morant, number 1. Bull, 4th.
What a season these two have had from beyond the arc. A pair of rookie assassins.
And here is Morris. He's got 7 inside. Grant. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Melton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Melton's got 8 points. Denver with the ball. Morris outside. Jokic passes to Dozier. Jokic high post. Valanciunas is there. Just 5 on the clock. Morris, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 18. There's the pass to Melton. He's covered by Daniels. And Grant sends it back. An even 3-on-3 break. On the wing, Morris. He's covered by Anderson. Morris passes to Jokic. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jokic with the steal. Now, here is Morris. Passes to Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
Some changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Brooks comes in for Anderson. And it's Morant in for DeAnthony Melton. Paul Millsap's checked in for the Nuggets. Porter comes in for Troy Daniels. Now here's Morant. Left side Jackson. And it's sent back by Jokic. And he gets it back. Jackson trying to break free. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Brooks right side. Down low. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Paul Millsap picks one up.
And this summer, a lot of work in the weight room for Jaren Jackson Jr. Rebounding, one of his few weaknesses last season. Adding strength, it will help.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And a high rate of fouls for Jaren Jackson and Smitty dating back to college.
You're right. Adding strength can also help in that area. Able to do your work early is also a key for him. And also denying deep position.
Murray's checked in for Morris. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Denver leading by 19. Murray right side. Jokic with it. He's got 6. Rebounded by Jackson.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaways.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the Nuggets making a change here. Craig's checked in. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. To the middle. Here's Murray. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Murray's got 11.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
One shot.
Get open!
Clock at 6. Guarded by Porter. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Working over that in-between area. Defenses now have a hard time shutting that down.
Murray outside. Outside, Porter over Brooks. Porter, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 18. To the inside. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And Jokic gets it to go. He's got 8.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Love the determination by Murray on defense, really doing his best to pester these shooters.
And so it's Denver holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Kyle Anderson is out there with Clark, and it's Jackson in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Clark. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Porter against Anderson. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Denver ball.
Here's Millsap. Jokic, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Clark nails both of them. Here's Murray. Pass to Craig. Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone.
Denver slow-mo, even on the drive. Anderson has a tricky, old-school game.
Troy Daniels is checked in for Porter.
Kyle Anderson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Anderson.
A versatile swingman. Kyle Anderson's nickname is Slow-Mo for his methodical style of play.
Both free throws good from Anderson. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And the pass to Craig. Fires the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
Shooting for Memphis. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Clark. Good on both. The Nuggets leading by 12. Outside Millsap. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Morant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Denver leading by 10. Murray outside. Morant with the steal. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Anderson's got 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Murray. Jokic trying to free himself up. Murray, good. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Memphis.
Now Morant. Good defense by Jokic.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Good work there as it goes.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now here's Morant. He's covered by Murray.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Daniels dishes to Murray. High arcing shot. He lays it in.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And here's Anderson. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. The shot, no good. And Denver the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. And Denver again with the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now here's Morant. The pass to Jackson. Out left to the wing. Anderson passes to Clark. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Valanciunas against Jokic. Kicks it to Daniels. Puts it up from 12, and Jokic with the basket on the assist by Daniels. And that's 10 points for Jokic. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Gonna need a bigger boat, boys, you're in trouble. Hey, gonna need a little hope, boys, on the double. Hey.
Morris is checked in for Denver. Here's Clark. Shot clock at 5. To the paint, deflects the pass. Here's Craig. Passes it to Morris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Monte Morris. 2 shots.
Free throw good for Morris. And Morris drops them both. Smitty, with players like Curry and Lillard taking such high difficulty shots from deep range. I mean, these are just amazing. Some have said it is hurting the game and that kids will try to emulate it. What do you think about that?
You know, Kevin, I think it is to some point, and to this point where so many kids now at a younger age are shooting the three ball from so deep. I would love for a lot of these guys to be able to show the work they put in, and then those kids try to emulate that.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
After a lackluster first half, he's taking charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Inside, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
That one misses for Murray. You know, Steve, the business part of the NBA, very strong. But Commissioner Silver doesn't want to be complacent either.
No, he doesn't. He's always been forward-thinking. They're doing a good job of being proactive. They're doing a good job of just throwing out ideas. And what I love the most, Kevin, working with the Players Association.
I'm with you. And Denver has possession. Grizzlies making the shot. Pass to Jokic. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And Valanciunas kicks to Anderson. Morant with it. Pass to Clark. No good on that one. Good defense by Jokic. There's the pass to Murray. The Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Looking to get it going. And Morant finishes inside.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Murray dishes to Millsap. Passes it to Jokic. Pass to Craig. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Clark. Finished off the break.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
The chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And it's been another dominant night on the glass for him. Some of his other numbers might change from game to game, but you know he's going to give you double-digit rebounds. It's impossible to keep him off the glass. His energy level is that good.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Down low, it's tipped. Brooks kicks to Morant. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Dozier's checked in. Here's Craig. Pass to Jokic. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Jokic has got 10 points in just the second half. The Grizzlies trail by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nuggets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jokic.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Both teams will make substitutions. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Watanabe. Allen outside. 5 on the clock. To the wing right side. Tolliver for 3. Denver grabs the miss. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Al Morris. And there's the pass to Bates Diop. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Basketball.
– 12 seconds left in the game. Here's Melton. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Mason Plumlee. A lot of points tonight. What was working so well offensively?
Well, we're sharing the ball so well. It's fun to watch, I'm sure, but we have possessions where every guy might touch the ball almost twice. So when you get movement like that, it's hard to guard, and it's a fun way to play.
You did have the defense on its toes tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.